Good morning, everybody. Guess what I've got? That's right, a Herbie comic. I'm excited about this one. It says first issue, but I think it's a reprint of the first issue. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was printed in Canada, $2.50 US money. And back then, I believe it was 1990 when they reprinted this. That's about $5. That's worth about $5. But here's the cover, and it shows Herbie the Fat Fury. And I was a young girl when Herbie first came out, and my brother bought this comic book, and because he had the money. I didn't have enough money. But Herbie is an anti-typical hero. He's this short, obese, unemotional, unstylish boy who turns into a superhero. And he always has a lollipop that was given to him by a mysterious salesman. And it seems to imbue him with magical powers. And see, he's got this bowl haircut. Let's see if I can keep that from moving. Anyway, here on the cover, he's saying they're not so tough. And he's grabbed Spider-Man's outfit, and he's grabbed Batman's outfit, and they're running away in fear. But anyway, he's omnipotent and derives his power from the magical lollipops. And despite his appearance and strange personality, he seems to be irresistible to women. That's the backstory on Herbie Popnecker. His parents are unaware that he has these great powers, and his mother is reasonably supportive, but his father, Pinkus Popnecker, is always calling him a little fat nothing, which we thought was hilarious when we were kids, and upset our mother very much that we were reading such fodder. She thought it was just dreadful. She thought it was abuse. But things were different back in the 1950s and 60s. And so let's take a look. I know you've been waiting too long. This comic is in black and white. There is no color in this comic, which is unusual. And this copy came out in 1990 and was printed in Canada. Now, Herbie made some appearances in early superhero, early comics, and he was so popular that they gave him his own comic. But anyway, let's start. Let's just begin. There's a lot to get over. There's a lot to go over here. So hundreds of letters all asking how Herbie started out. Was he always Herbie of today? Well, he wasn't. The way he looked, the way he spoke, all different. Here's your chance to meet him as he was, back again from out of the past in an early Herbie classic, Herbie and the Spirits. So we see all these monsters, a witch, a ghost, a Frankenstein, and maybe an ogre. And he's unaware or unconcerned there with his lollipop. So, it all started when moving meant a new school, and I'm worried. I hope they like him there. Herbie's mom is worried. I'm inclined to doubt it. Let's face it, dear. Our boy is a little, well, strange. Now, see, back in the 50s and 60s, dads smoked pipes and cigars. But you don't see that very often anymore. You certainly don't see a pipe. And here the kids are talking, and they say, "Here there's a new fellow coming into our class, a transfer from the 8th Ward school over at Dalton. That place turns out the best athletes in the whole state. We're in luck." So they have high hopes for Herbie. And I don't mind black and white. I like the image of black and white. I like black and white lines. Okay, so now he's in school. I hope he's real strong so he can make the football team. And fast, we need him for track. Gosh, maybe he's handsome, like Rock Hudson. Bet he's a smooth dancer. Bet he isn't. Class, I know you've all heard about our new student. Here he is to meet you. Little Herbie Popnecker. Oh, huh? During lunch hour. And we wanted a big, strong guy for the football team. A real fast sprinter for track. And look what we've got. Herbie's greedily enjoying a sandwich. He took his lollipop out for a second to do that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm no Hercules, and I admit I'm not much of a runner, but I'm very brave. Hey, this could be good. What do you say we work that old routine on him? Buzz, buzz. See the whisper dots? Well, if you've really got courage, you won't be afraid to prove it. How about coming with us after school to the haunted house? Haunted house? Well, okay. There it is. Walk into it if you dare. Oh, you don't think there'd be any danger to my lollipop? There they are. Look, and we love a haunted house. Don't we all love a big old haunted house? And there's one right there for us. All right. Hold on, I gotta get adjusted here. Get some light on there. He bit all right. He's inside already. Now follow him and scare the daylights out of him. They've got masks in their hands. Gonna scare Herbie. But as they rounded in the old hall, wham! Look, they ran into some old man with a long beard. You're not Herbie. Never mind that. What are you doing here? I rented this house to conduct my experiments. Experiments? What kind? Contacting the spirit world. I'm a professor of the occult and studied supernatural. Convinced that there can be a joining of the supernatural and natural worlds in a so-called haunted house like this. Seen any ghosts, Doc? Oh, yes, many of them. In my communication... Oh, hold on a second. Oh, yes, many of them. In my communication with the supernatural, I've established a doorway here between the two worlds. Come, I'll show it to you. I don't know if they're laughing or they're just shocked. Here it is, the doorway that leads into the spirit dimension. Why, I have only to unlock it like this. This is gonna be rich. Boy, what a loony. There's the doorway to the other dimension. Kerpow! Looks like something went wrong. Big hero, big Sherlock Holmes. We appoint you Private Seamus to crack the case. Get going. Oh, I skipped a page. I'll get you, young scoundrels. Ha, ha, ha. They must have done something. As the boys made good their escape. Oh! there's Herbie. It serves me right for dabbling with the supernatural, but I never dreamed that any spirit could look like that. I'll never return there, so help me. So Herbie's appearance scared the mad professor. Herbie's alone. Now the old house was empty, silent, but above in the chamber that held the mysterious door. Uh-oh, something's coming out. It's Frankenstein. And from the dimension of the supernatural into our own world, I'm glad to get away from Spirit Land. So glad. It's been ages since we were on Earth last, and this time we'll stay, says the witch. I don't want to go back there. What say we stay here and take over? Great idea. All we've got to do is create enough chaos, spread enough fear, and they're bound to surrender to us. It can't mess. I know these humans, and they're all chicken. Uh-oh, they're plotting against the world. So off they go, and the ghost starts fires. And the ogre starts floods. And Frankenstein collapses bridges. The newspaper spreads the panic. Panic spreads as strange catastrophes continue. We're all watching them on TV. No natural causes could be found for these disasters. If their cause is supernatural, there is no defense, and we are lost. Here, the latest big windstorm came out of nowhere and blew Farmer Harkin's house clear into the next county without touching anything else. His farm's pretty near here. Maybe we could go over there and get some kind of lead to this mystery. Here we go. Oh, big hero, big Sherlock Holmes, we appoint you, Private Seamus, to crack the case. Get going. Wise guys, I'll show them yet. At the Harkins farm, a good detective always questions all possible witnesses. So, I love this. He asks the scarecrow. You were standing here all the time, in full view of the house. What happened? Start talking. You won't believe it, Herbie, but it was a witch. Honest, I saw her with my own eyes, so help me. I love scarecrows. He asks the cow. A witch? I'm telling you, Herbie, he's kooky. Oh, it's a he-witch? I was here when it all happened, and it was a ghost. Oh, it was a ghost. Believe me. They're talking about the ghost. They're both nuts. It was a creep. Don't listen to those dopes, Herbie. You can trust me. It was Frankenstein. You see, one of Herbie's fantastic qualities is that he can speak to animals, and apparently scarecrows. So, late into the night, Herbie thought and thought. All nonsense, I'd say. What the scarecrow claims he saw, the cow, the pig, the cat, mass illusion. That's what it must have been. Suddenly, a strange shadow fell upon the floor, and looking out with a start, he saw, gulp, the traditional witch figure across the moon. At last, he knew what the world was up against. Next day, at a top-level conference held to discuss the emergency, things can't keep on like this. If only somebody could figure out what was behind it all, we'd know what steps to take. I know what's behind it, gentlemen. Huh? How'd you get in here? And how would you know? Never mind that. If you want to get to the bottom of all this, start looking for 4 characters. A witch, a ghost, a creep, and a Frankenstein. And stay out. Slam. They have thrown him out. Herbie gets no respect. I can see that I'm going to have to handle this whole affair personally. Shaking the dust off, he returned home for some more high-level thinking. Let's see, if I were a witch or a ghost or a creep or a Frankenstein, where would I hang out? Where would he hang out? Of course, the old haunted house. This is the stuff, quiet like. They'll never know anyone's breaking in on them. It's breaking into the haunted house. Oh, won't we? They all jump on him at once. Good thing we caught him. We can't afford to have spies butting in now. No, sir, not when the big step in our campaign is about to take place tomorrow. Opening this door into the supernatural and summoning an army of spirits to really take over. Scary witch. So what are we gonna do with him? We can't just leave him around to give away our plans. Oh, that part'll be easy, but I'm a little out of practice, so I'll have to warm up. I'll try it on that chair first. Spooks and spirits, midnight clear, make this object disappear. Poof, it worked. Ha, it works. But when she tried it on Herbie, it didn't. Disappear, confound you. Why won't you disappear? Don't wanna. Oh, we have a visitor. We have a visitor. Here, let me try. I have to warm up a bit first, of course. Spooks and spirits, weird and strange, from what thou art I bid thee change. Not bad, considering I only had a table to work with. Don't make such a big thing out of it. Let's see it work for him. But it wouldn't work on Herbie. Didn't you hear the magic incantation I told you to change, gol darn it? Don't wanna. The others tried their magic too and failed. Maybe it's that lollipop of his. Maybe it's really a talisman that protects him against us. Okay, let's see for ourselves. Hey, this is delicious. Give me a taste. Let me try it. This is my chance to get away. Puff, the world's in awful danger, but who's ever gonna believe me? I've got to do it all myself. You ever feel like that, friends? Gotta do it all yourself? I do. Puff, puff. Stop them? What's their weak point? He's making haste away from the haunted house. The only weak point I know is that they like lollipops, but that doesn't mean anything. Wait, maybe it does. Here you are, a large bottle of Dr. Suki's soothing syrup. I didn't know there were any babies at your house, Herbie. Let's just say I've got a lot of cases that need plenty of soothing. So he's buying some soothing syrup. Can we guess what he's gonna do with it? Later, guess I'm all set. It's now or never. Here goes. He's got a bag of something. He's going back to the house. I never can quite figure out how I do this, but it comes in handy. He's walking in air. Okay, you spooks, here I am. Come and get me. Sounds like Home Alone, doesn't it? We sure will. I love the artwork. It takes a lot of time to make all those lines. Those of you who are artists would know that. Haha, you'll never get away now. Okay, but before I'm captured, the treats are on me. Treats on me. Lollipops. Love those lollipops. Oh boy, I can't wait. Any flavor will do. Give me. Greedy, aren't they? It's more delicious than ever. Mm-hmm. Like you said. Tired all of a sudden. Need a nap. Yawn. Can't keep my eyes open. Zzz. They didn't know that I soaked those lollipops in Dr. Suki's soothing syrup. So the next thing you knew, so far so good. He's got them tied to each other and he's riding the broom back into the house. Let's see, what is this? What's going on here? Yeah, he's going in through the window. I'm puffed too heavy for heavy work. He's shoving them through the supernatural door. Now that they're incapacitated. Phew, I'm glad that's done. They're locked away in their own dimension where they can't do any harm. Bam, 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 bam. We'll get through yet, and when we do. But you can't keep spirits quiet very long. By this time, they had awakened. Golly, they're still dangerous, and as long as there's a door for them to return through, they may finally make it again sometime. They'll knock it down. What can I do about it? Wait a minute. The spirit's magic. Why shouldn't I try it? Crash. Thud. Spooks and spirits, midnight clear. Make this object disappear. Disappear. Poof. Oh, what do you know? That magic jazz did rub off on me. Puff. Next day. You weren't in school yesterday, and I want to know why. Well, what's your excuse? Speak up. Yes, you see. I had to help my mother with her crocheting. I might have known it. That's all he's good for, that Herbie. And then the end. So that's one story from Herbie Popnecker. Sorry that it's not in color. I don't know why they didn't put it in color, but I've got a Cracked magazine coming for you and a Mad magazine. So subscribe and we'll get to that in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. And that's all for today, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.